Hey folks, this is Rhykker, and the Diablo 4 release date was just announced at the Game Awards tonight. I'm getting this video up as quickly as possible. We also got pre-order details, and we got a sick cinematic showcasing some possibly major story spoilers, so we'll put that heads up first. We're going to talk about those three topics in this video here. Timestamps below. If you just want the release date, it is June 6th, 2023, of course. But before we move on, just a quick word from this video's sponsor, NordVPN. A VPN is an important tool for keeping your data secure and encrypted on the internet, and I don't dare connect to public Wi-Fi without first enabling my VPN. Be it on a phone or a laptop, in an airport or a cafe, I turn on my protection before connecting to that public Wi-Fi. You just never know who may be snooping around trying to steal your personal data, because that Wi-Fi network named Cafe Free Wi-Fi can actually be anyone using their phone as a Wi-Fi hotspot to trick you into connecting to them. Turn on your VPN, and now your data is getting encrypted before going out. You can also use a VPN to get around region-blocked content by picking a server in a different country, and NordVPN has over 5,400 servers in 59 different countries. And it's so user-friendly that you're basically one click away from hiding your IP or browsing the web from a different country. And one account lets you connect up to 6 devices, be they computers, phones, tablets, you name it. So, take control of your internet experience today with NordVPN. Right now, you can get a 2-year plan at a huge discount, plus 4 additional months for free when you go to nordvpn.com/Rhykker. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. That's nordvpn.com/RHYKKER, or click the link in the description below. So the first thing that happened that we knew that Diablo 4 news was coming up was an answer to the whole what is going on with the weird cultists that this whole Lilith is coming thing trending on Twitter was. The Diablo Twitter kept showing some kind of person in a hood with some kind of a symbol. We now have answers to all this as it all culminated on stage at the Game Awards with a group of cultists assembled. Then one took off a robe. It was a musical performance, which was unexpected. I think it's Blizzard trying to reach a different audience with the game. The performance was from singer Halsey, and this led right into a cinematic never before seen for Diablo 4. I will, of course, link the cinematic below if you want to watch it in full yourself. First, we're going to watch it here together as well. We'll do an analysis as we're going through it. So we start off with what appears to be a vision of hell, demons running towards a figure who is kneeling. This, generally, they take a clip from later on in the cinematic, put it up at front as a spoiler/teaser. We start off, vision of what seems to be hell, at least hot lava. Maybe hot coals? Well, that is some serious damage to the foot. That's more than coals. We see again those blood petals associated with Lilith. We see a censer. We see what appear to be the Pale Knights, the holy symbol that we've been seeing a lot in the iconography posted on Twitter. Chanting some form of religion. Are these worshippers of Lilith? This appears to be a depiction of hell. What is she looking at? We're seeing the light coming. Again, this is clearly those Pale Knights. They're all in service of whatever that religion is. And now we see an angel. Seems to be on their side, so perhaps they're worshipping him. This is clearly Inarius. We recognize the armor. Those pauldrons are distinctly him. It is not Tyrell. It is no other angel but Inarius. He's above them. There's an enemy demon army. These appear to be fallen. We have the clashing of two armies, so these people clearly worship Inarius. In his holy name. Inarius has had a religion before in the past. We have a whole lore series exploring that. The demons are charging. Blessed be the light. The religion of the light has taken many forms throughout Sanctuary's history. But we're still seeing those blood petals. Lilith must be here somewhere. Classic formation. Gorgeous. Great Spartan and Roman tactics. The shield wall holds. There's Inarius doing nothing. If I ever said Imperius, I mean Inarius. I apologize, I got the names mixed up. It is Inarius. Who's he looking at? And there's Lilith herself. Now he's taking action, going after Lilith. No love lost between these two ex-lovers. It was a nasty divorce. He's got a spear. The demons are cowering in fear of him and his blessed might. So, Inarius got free at some point, apparently.
I have returned to hell.
I have
for you.
Returned to hell for you. All hell breaks loose. 6/6/23 pre-order now. Get open beta early access. So just to summarize there, prior to Diablo 4, Inarius was, story-wise, and we've seen artwork for this in the early Diablo 4 artwork, Inarius was trapped in hell. He was a prisoner. He was in chains. So now he's obviously free, and now he's saying, I've returned to hell. So he got free of hell somehow, to the point that he has a religion of people worshiping him. We now know that that symbol indicates worship of Inarius, or maybe not of him specifically. Maybe they're worshiping the light, and he's like their messiah or their prophet in some way. But this is going back to Sin War era stuff. Inarius and the Church of the Light, Lilith and her own religion. We're not seeing her have any human followers. I think we saw that there. We just saw demons. But it's clear now Inarius and Lilith are enemies, in which case, are we going to be allied with Inarius in this? All indications are yes. So right away, this cinematic has answered a number of questions we've had about Diablo 4's story. Now that release date, June 6th, 2023. We'll talk more about this in our Saturday news video, but there's been another leak that came out. In short, it was originally going to be April, and it got postponed. In fact, it's been postponed many times over the past couple of years, but they were targeting April, so it must be sometime in the past few months that they delayed it to June, and it seems now there is no more delay that's going to be possible, even though the team might want some extra time. Firm release date, June 6th, no more getting pushed back. Now, if you go to the Battle.net shop right now, you can pre-purchase for early access to open beta and more. There are 3 different editions that you can purchase. My prices here, I apologize, are in Canadian dollars. But here we go. I used my VPN now to simulate. I swear I didn't pre-plan this. I used my VPN to simulate an American IP so I can show you the American prices. Here we go. I promise this wasn't planned. I do use the product. So, $70 for the standard edition, $90 for the digital deluxe, and $100 for the ultimate edition. Man, that's a big jump from the Canadian prices. It cost me $130, damn. So what do each of these editions give you? Obviously, you get the base game for all of them. You get open beta early access for each of them, just from the pre-purchase. Now, when does this start? We'll read the asterisk later. Light Bearer Mount. What is that? We don't know. Some kind of cosmetic mount. Diablo 3 Inarius Wings and Inarius Murloc Pet. So some kind of cosmetic. Again, this is for all 3 editions. And I'll read that again. This is in Diablo 3. Okay, so you get a bonus, a reward in Diablo 3. And the Murloc pet, an Inarius Murloc. Okay, I was like, Inarius Murloc, that's a little bit too cute for Diablo 4, but it's not too cute for Diablo 3. Okay, then in World of Warcraft, you get the Amalgam of Rage mount. This was data mined something like, not a year ago, maybe 8 months or so. We made a video about that. Diablo Immortal Umber Winged Darkness cosmetic set. We'll read all these asterisks later. All right, now just digital deluxe, up to 4 days early access to Diablo 4. Alrighty, so I don't like that. I said I would call out this kind of stuff, and I'm calling it out. Yes, one way to look at it is it's a nice reward for Digital Deluxe or Ultimate or pre-purchase or what have you. It is technically paying for an advantage. You are spending more money to play and start the game 4 days earlier, meaning if you're the kind of person who is hunting for some kind of achievement, if you care about being first to something or beating other players by being faster than them, this is effectively pay to win. It's if you care at all about the competition, you must be buying and pre-purchasing the Digital Deluxe or the Ultimate. Now, a lot of people say that they don't really care about the competition until Season 1 starts, so we also aren't aware of any form of leaderboards or anything like that, but you could rest assured that there will be streamers, there will be content creators who care about being world first to beat Lilith, or world first to get to level 100, or world first whatever, and evidently anyone who does not purchase this will be ruled out. Next, we have the Temptation Mount. All right, this is a cosmetic. We don't know what it looks like. It would have been nice to see what it looks like. Maybe we're going to see it. Hellborn Carapace Mount Armor. Another cosmetic. Premium Seasonal Battle Pass Unlock. Why is this? Hold on. Just for the Digital Deluxe, but not the Ultimate? The Ultimate should have everything. What's going on here? That's odd. Accelerated Seasonal Pass unlock includes a premium... Oh, okay. Okay, so that's why. Accelerated Seasonal Pass unlock includes a premium Seasonal Battle Pass unlock plus 20 tier skips and cosmetic. And then Wings of the Creator emote. Now, I'm going to, in good faith, assume that this here does not grant you any form of advantage other than progressing through the cosmetics more rapidly. We do know that there's a paid track and a free track for the Battle Pass. The paid track is supposed to have only cosmetics, and the free pass does have some things like XP boosts that you unlock at some point to help boost a second character, for instance. But my understanding and the way they phrase things suggested that there would be nothing that you can do to spend money to accelerate your progress on the free path in order to, rather, that you could not get any of the advantages over other players by spending money. So again, in good faith, I'm going to assume this is not the case, because if it is saying that by buying the Ultimate Edition, you are going to somehow be able to skip through the free pass and unlock XP boosts, well, that is paying for power, and that's a no-no. I dislike that I even have to wonder this. I highly advise that the systems be separated and not named the same thing, that you don't have your cosmetic system and your free track system with advantages named the same thing to avoid any possible confusion and communications issues. So hopefully the internet doesn't lose their minds over this. Alright, key features. I don't know that we're actually getting... Ah, here we go! We do see it! Wonderful. Standard edition. Can we get a zoom in on these assets? Can I just... Oh, actually, we can. Look. The images aren't even losing quality. Beautiful. Alright, the Inarius wings. Look at that. Standard edition. This is the Diablo Immortal cosmetic. Very cool. That's the Inarius Murloc. Alright, that's the World of... No, this is the Amalgam of Rage Mount. Look at that. Very cool. And then what is this thing? This looks like it's actually for... This looks like it's horse armor. Is this supposed to be here? Huh. Then Digital Deluxe, we're adding in this horse. Hell, yeah, I think they might have... There's some error here. So Temptation Mount, I'm guessing, is this. And then we have the Hellborn Carapace Mount Armor, is probably that. Either that or it's vice versa. And then we go to the Ultimate Edition. This is now, I guess, Wings in Diablo 4. Wings of the Creator emote. Oh, okay. So it sounds like in Diablo 4, you will not have cosmetic wings like in Diablo 3, but you will be able to have them temporarily via emotes. That seems like a fair compromise. So I know a lot of people were like, oh, I hope they don't add cosmetic wings to Diablo 4. They're too, like, high fantasy. They ruined Diablo 3 by making everything too over the top. So this is a way, I guess, of having those, but not all the time. It has to be a deliberate intent. That seems fair. That seems okay to sometimes see someone sprout wings just for a moment in some display of grand power. All right, they're specifying for the pre-purchase specifically, it's early access to the open beta asterisk and light bearer mount. Oh, the light bearer mount. That's what it is. It's the light bearer mount. That's what it is. Clearly, that's the light bearer mount. Okay, now we've got all these asterisks. Okay, here we go. Actual platform availability and launch dates of the beta subject to change. See Diablo.com for more details. Minimum open beta duration is 2 days. Limited time only internet connection required. Alright folks, so there you have it. June 6th. Different cosmetic rewards for the different editions. I'm actually wondering if the Ultimate Edition, does it have any kind of physical goodie? Because if it doesn't, that's a disappointment. We've had previous physical editions look gorgeous. I was expecting some kind of reveal of the physical edition at the Game Awards. That apparently didn't happen. I'm not sure if there will be more to come. Maybe we will get some reveal of what's up with this Ultimate Edition. Maybe this is entirely it. Again, that will be a bit disappointing. The Diablo 3 physical box Ultimate Edition was amazing. Same with Blizzard's in general, really good with their Ultimate Edition physical boxes. I've collected a few of them for Diablo 3, for StarCraft 2. Again, the higher paid editions also give you 4 days, up to 4 days early access. Not fond of that. And hopefully we can get clarification on what the Accelerated Battle Pass means. It probably does not give you some kind of advantage over other players. Let's take that as a default stance until Blizzard comes out and clarifies one way or the other. Wait, there's more. There is a collector's edition box, and it looks amazing, and it's actually a separate purchase. So this actually does not include a copy of the game, but this is going to go on sale on December 15th, following our first Diablo 4 developer update live stream. So December 15th, it seems instead of a quarterly update blog, we're going to get a quarterly update live stream. They're going to showcase this item. It's going to include a Candle of Creation. I'm guessing this is the 2 sides of the candle. Inarius on one, Lilith on the other. Together they created Sanctuary. Again, check out the lore video. Cloth map of Sanctuary. I'm going to love that. That's this over here. I love fantasy maps. Diablo 4 Collector's Edition art book. That over here. Occult mouse pad. That's going to be this one over here. Pin of the Horadrim. I'm guessing that's the pin. That is the Horadric symbol. And that does seem to be a 3D object. I guess that's just some frame that it comes in, or maybe they just use that as a backplate to show the pin itself. 2 matted fine art prints. So these are the 2 art prints, and this is presumably the box that it all comes in. Again, this does not include a copy of the game. This seems to be a first. Nice, zoom in over here at the details. And then again, on December 15th, we'll get that update live stream featuring Game Director Joe Shelley and Associate Game Director Joe Bipora. That's going to be at 11 a.m. PST on the Diablo Twitch and YouTube channels. And if you miss it, they'll post a recap blog, and of course, I'll have a video on this as well. Seems the topic is going to be the new Codex of Power system. We spoke about that a bit in my Diablo 4 beta impressions video. But if any more details arise, stay tuned for Saturday's news video. We're going to go over some of the other leaks that happened for Diablo 4. If you missed my video talking about my beta experience, I played a press preview. Check out that video here. We talk a lot about Diablo 4, show gameplay, show new footage. And if you're wondering about what's the story of Lilith and Inarius, check out our Diablo lore series where we dive into their backstory. Thanks for watching. Special thanks to my Twitch, Patreon, and YouTube supporters for making these videos possible. If you like what you see on this channel and want to support the creation of more content, you can consider pledging on YouTube or Patreon and unlocking behind-the-scenes content, monthly virtual hangouts, and more. If you enjoyed this video, please share it, check out these other videos, and subscribe to join Rhykker's Raiders for more Diablo content.